Many war movies have been made over the years, but the most powerful ones are usually based on true stories. These heroic and oftentimes horrific tales celebrate the lives of real people who suffered at the hands of war, whether while behind enemy lines, navigating the skies, or even sat at a desk. In today's video, we will discuss the top 10 best war movies based on true stories and events. Before we get started, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Number 10, Pearl Harbor. Based on real-life historical events, the movie captures the story of two best friends who fall for the same girl. Rafi and Danny both enter World War II as pilots. Rafi is so eager to fight that he joins England's Air Force Command. Back at home, his girlfriend, Evelyn, finds comfort in the arms of Danny. But when Rafi comes back, he confronts Danny. But everything changes when the Japanese drops bombs on Pearl Harbor Station of Navy. Number 9, We Were Soldiers.
I will be the first to set foot on the field, and I will be the last to step off.
The movie We Were Soldiers is an excellent, well-crafted film. It was respectful to the Vietnamese and provided a holistic approach to the subject, rather than a myopic one. Mel Gibson does an excellent job conveying this story that needs to be told with care for both American soldiers as well as the civilians in Vietnam. The story unfolds in the La Drang Valley in Vietnam, where 450 American soldiers were surrounded by 2,000 North Vietnamese troops, a place that would be later called the Valley of Death. The film explores the nobility of the outnumbered soldiers in the battle that marks the beginning of the Vietnam War. The film stars Mel Gibson, Madeleine Stowe, and Greg Kinnear. Number 8, Unbroken. The real-life story of a child rebel turned Olympian track star and then becoming the famous Unbroken survivor. He lived as a regular mischievous kid until his brother got enough of his father's abuse and inspired him to become a USA Olympian. When World War II broke out, Luis, too, was required to serve in the military. However, during a mission to Hawaii, 2 of his engines failed, sending him plunging into the water with his crew. Spending a whopping 47 days in the sea, their misfortunes didn't end when they were captured by the Japanese.
Must be taught respect. Each prisoner will teach him this lesson.
After one torture to the next by ruthless camp leader, Michiru Watanabe, you would think he'd rather die, but no. He pushed through and refused to let him win. Fortunately, not long after, he and the camp were brought home upon seeing the Allied planes fly overhead. This is the never-forgotten story of Louis Silvia Zamperini and his will to never let his demons win. Number 7, American Sniper. The American Sniper tells us a story very common for famous soldiers: the constant fear for their protection and the paranoia of being followed. Chris Kyle was your regular Texas guy with crushed hopes and dreams. When his ambitions didn't turn up for him, he finds love, marries Tanya, and has 2 beautiful children. Even when happy and in love, Chris has military commitments and travels to Iraq for missions back and forth. This part was easy for him because he was exceptionally skilled at his profession as a sniper, thus the American Sniper. But it takes a toll.
I'm ready to come home.
Number 6, Lone Survivor. This 2013 film follows the mission of 4 Navy SEALs to capture the notorious Taliban leader, Ahmad Shah, when they were spotted by 3 goat herds. Faced by a dilemma between choosing to free these goat herds who may be Taliban sympathizers or potentially killing innocent civilians, their choice led to a gunfight in which only one member survived to tell the tale. One of the Navy SEALs himself, Marcus Luttrell, narrated the true story of how this all happened, that only heightened the magic of it all even more. Number 5, Dunkirk. Dunkirk is a cinematic masterpiece with stunning cinematography and captivating directing. This film immerses you into the Dunkirk evacuation, where German forces advanced into the French port of Dunkirk, trapping more than 400,000 British and French soldiers. The Allied troops found themselves in a discouraging situation at the face of the menacing German air power. What was predicted as a rescue mission that could save only 45,000 men turned into a mission with 330,000 being rescued, with what would be later called the Miracle of Dunkirk. Nolan and Zimmer have been an unstoppable duo for years, but in Dunkirk, they showed their true skills. Nolan weaves a suspenseful story with his unusual mastery, while Hans Zimmer's score is unforgettable. Number 4, Hacksaw Ridge. Another inspiring true story. that revolves around medic Desmond Does, who vowed not to kill anyone nor to carry any weapon, a heroic decision that can be viewed as stubborn in the middle of the bloodiest World War II battles. He saved 75 men in Okinawa, and later becomes the first man in American history to receive the Medal of Honor without ever firing a single shot. The epic war drama directed by Mel Gibson, with Andrew Garfield as the main lead, easily considered one of the greatest war movies ever made. Number 3. Full Metal Jacket. Full Metal Jacket is inspired on the late Gustav Hossford's novel, The Short-Timers. It shows us an uncensored glimpse of what war is like and how it damages soldiers' psychological well-being. It all begins when Private Joker witnesses Gomer Pyle's savage murder to their commander and his own suicide. Why? It was a result of his mental incapacity and frequent hardships in the Marines. An almost very common problem. The film then moves forward to Joker then sent to Phu Bai, Vietnam, and learns of the brutal massacres of children and women. While at battle with his Lust Hog squad, his fellow soldiers were decreasing by the day, only until he and 2 fellow comrades succeeded in eliminating the sniper. In the end, Private Joker Davis proves his mental qualifications to serve as a war soldier. Number 2. The Pianist. What does it truly mean to be alone and helpless? The Pianist tackles that question through the minds of Władysław Spilsman, who becomes stranded and alone after a series of events. Alone, hungry, and suffering from jaundice, the film strips away the glory of war and shows the surreal image of the sufferings of innocent bystanders. Roman Polanski's excellent vision paired with Adrien Brody's astounding performances makes this film a true masterpiece, winning almost every major award out there, including Academy Award and Golden Globe Award for Best Picture, and there's no denying that. Number 1. Schindler's List. Director Steven Spielberg wanted to make a movie about the terrible events of the Holocaust during World War II, but also wanted to make a film that was ultimately hopeful rather than completely depressing. The result was 1993's Schindler's List, which chronicles the real-life efforts of German businessman Oskar Schindler to save as many Jews from the Nazi extermination camps as he could. It's not easy to watch, and indeed one of the best movies, period. It's powerful and emotional, and proves the human spirit can overcome even the worst atrocities. That's it, guys. If you like this video, then consider giving us a thumbs up. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and click the bell icon to get notified for our new uploads every week. Thanks for watching, and see you guys next time with another awesome video.